This is a natural part of the injury process of professional athletes. In no different way to having a bad knee or a bad ankle to having mental health issues. There is no difference in my mind. I just remember thinking to myself one day, I need to speak to the doctor. Why do I need to speak to a doctor? I didn't actually ask myself that question, I just knew I had to speak to a doctor, and then just let it slide. So I don't know why, I don't know what tipped me over the edge to do that, and I don't know why I didn't go and see them, but I wouldn't have had I don't think I would have had an answer to the doctor's question, which would have been, why are you here? And I would have gone, I don't know, I have no idea why I'm here. I imagine there are a lot of people in a very similar situation that wouldn't know what was going on, and they would never in a million years think to themselves, oh, it's a mental health issue. And I just felt so weak, and I had let everyone down. Not just myself, I let my family down, I let the boys down. And I was like, oh, God, I've got to tell them. And I did tell them. And it made me feel even more part of the group than I probably had ever felt before, and part of the family. And I started seeing a counsellor, and which really helped. And that was the therapy, for want of a better word. It was the medication and the therapy and the counselling that brought me up. And from that point onwards, it was a really positive experience, and one that certainly helped me in my quest for normality. Just try and monitor my mental health, and I take it from there. So, you know, like anyone, I suppose, there are good days and bad days, but you know, I wouldn't have any issue at all if I suddenly realised and thought to myself, I'm slipping here, then I would have no problem going back to the GP and having a conversation. I think it does manifest itself differently in different people. No one is the same. I think you just need to, as best you can, just to monitor your own self. You have to step away from yourself and externally analyse yourself and look at yourself. Okay, someone just said I'm not myself. What's different today than I thought I was okay 6 months ago? Am I a different person? And all of a sudden then you might internalise, well, you might look at yourself and think, crikey, I am different, and why is that? And then you can start putting the dots together and forming a picture. And obviously the other thing is to speak to the RPA and the services that they provide, because all help that comes to you will help you ultimately. And if you don't take that step, then you'll just internalise things and you'll go downhill. But I feel a stronger person now, having spoken about it honestly, than I was prior to speaking about it. I feel more comfortable in myself, in my own skin. I feel more confident with life, and I feel a better person because of it.